We are better off talking with each other.
Isn't it time you were all back in the classroom?
Oh, sorry, Professor. We've just been talking with Sid.
Oh, yeah, I've been trying to help them with their English, Mr. Brown.
Well, that should set them back a few weeks.
Beg pardon?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Oh, all right.
At last. Miss Courtney, how nice to see you.
I'm afraid I can't return the compliment.
Come on, over you go.
Good night. Sorry about all that.
Come on now, quickly. Hurry up, good night. Good night, quickly.
I'll go and see if there's anybody else about. Hey, Mr. Brown.
Oh, thanks, Sid.
Fancy a drop of tiddly? A tiddlywink?
Tiddlywink?
A drink?
Oh, a drink.
Drop of Jack the Dandy?
Jack the Dandy?
Drop of brandy?
Oh, brandy.
Get this gent up with a big fight.
No, thanks.
Please yourself.
I suppose it's all over the school?
Ah, the news has got around. Here, listen, I can give you a few tips, you know.
Tips?
Yeah, I used to read them right.
Oh, fight.
You've got it. Listen, I'll tell you what you do. You put your hands up like that. You stand there and you start weaving. All of a sudden you do the anti-shuffle. And you're 1, 2. Oh, sorry.
Actually, I feel rather nervous.
Oh, it's the analogy, isn't it?
An Aladdin?
Yeah.
Adrenaline?
Oh, well, you should know. Well, you should be all right once you've hit him a couple of times.
Yeah, it's him hitting me that's worrying me. Perhaps if I had a quiet word with him, he might forget the whole thing.
Listen, you can't back out of it now. There's a principle involved.
Yeah, well, let her fight, Mr. Jarvis. They're more evenly matched.
Yeah, but listen, it's a point of honour. You mustn't let Mr. Jarvis know you're frightened of him.
I think he knows already.
Oh, well, I'll see you later. Don't forget the old 1, 2.
Right, thanks.
Hey, kid, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, this is a 3-round contest, 3 minutes each round. On my right, from the woodwork department, Nigel Jarvis. And on my left, from the language class, Jeremy Brown. Now listen, I want a good clean fight, remember this. I want no scratching, bulging, gouging, hitting below the belt. Shake hands now, come out fighting.
Oh. Right, seconds out.
Good luck, Mr. Brown.
Corner, big puff. You are getting him very worried.
Yeah, he's worried he's going to kill me.
Hello, Mr. Brown.
Oh, hello, Sid.
Yes, please.
Don't you ever get drunk?
Every night I can't face the wife sober.
You got any family, Sid?
Eh?
You got any family, any children?
Oh, yes and no.
What do you mean, yes and no?
Well, me and Lil, we did have a nipper once, and I was out of work, had no money, got a bit desperate, so I wrapped the baby up well, took it out, put it on the steps of the orphanage.
An orphanage?
Yeah, in Jeremy Street.
In Jeremy Street? It wasn't on an Easter Monday, was it?
Yes, it was. I just brought the stockroom key back. 'Cause 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 I just brou Sorry, I'm not protruding, am I?
No, Sidney, of course not. Quite the opposite. In fact, your presence here is most opportune.
Oh.
Mr. Brown has something to say to you, haven't you, Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Well, I'll leave you two alone.
What do you want to say, son?
Son? You just called me son.
Well, don't get your knickers in a twist. I call everybody son, except the birds.
Oh.
In any case, I'm old enough to be your father.
Look, sit down, Sid. Cigarette, Sid?
No, I'm sorry, I've just run right out.
No, I'm offering you one.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Thanks very much. So.
Listen, Sid, you see, what I wanted to ask you is,
Yeah?
well, you see, how are you keeping?
That's a trouble.
Oh, good.
Listen, what is it you want to say to me?
Ah, yes, well, you see, it could be a bit embarrassing.
It's not about the Cape of Good Hope, is it?
Cape of Good Hope?
The soap that we use for the wash basins.
So,
I only did it once, yeah. It was near Christmas and I was a bit short, you see. And I only flogged about half a dozen
what, you sold 6 bars of soap?
cases. Got a pal of mine in the market, he sells anything.
Yeah, I wish you hadn't told me about that.
It wasn't about the soap then.
No, I never even heard of it.
It was about the crockery.
What?
Crockery in the canteen.
You haven't been stealing crockery, have you?
I only took about a dozen of each and some of them were all chipped.
You were telling me next you've been nicking the chairs.
Do what?
Nicking the chairs.
No, I'd never nick any chairs.
Well, that's a relief.
Can't get them in my pocket.
I wonder if it's hereditary.
Pardon?
Never mind. Look, Sid, tell me about your wife, Sid. What's she like?
Pain in the neck.
Yeah, but you must have been fond of her, what?
Nah, she's always nagging. Nag.
Well, perhaps she feels neglected.
She deserves to be neglected. I'd divorce her if it wasn't for one thing.
What's that?
We're not married.
Not married?
No, we thought about it, but we never got round to it.
Well, that's terrible.
Well, it doesn't worry us.
Yeah, but that means I'm your child is.
All right, Lou.
But don't say it, Sid. Sid, you must get married. I mean, if only for your child's sake. I mean, to give it a name.
Oh, it's too late in the day now for that. In any case, we can't afford it. I mean, she'd want a new outfit and a proper do. Nah, it'd only be a waste of money.
Look, Sid, I'll pay.
Do what?
I'll pay for the wedding.
Why? What for?
Well, I want to.
Can I have a new whistle and flute?
Yeah.
What, and a car and flowers?
Yes.
And a booze up afterwards?
Well, naturally.
God, blimey.
I know it sounds strange, but I have got my reasons. Look, can you and your wife meet me in the Red Lion pub after school tonight?
Yeah, that'd be all right.
Right, well, we'll see you there then.
Yeah.
Yeah?
All right. See you later, son.
Yes. My own father, a thief. Still, I suppose I should be grateful in a way. If he hadn't left me on those orphanage steps, if he'd brought me up himself, what would I be like today? Oh, Dad, get out down your nanny goat. Down your throat.
Oh, thanks, son.
Yeah, you better shove that in your skyrocket as well.
Oh, yeah. What's this? It must be 50 quid here.
53.
Where'd you get it from?
I bumped into a geezer outside, didn't I? Fell out of his pocket.
Oh, a chip off the old block, eh? If we gonna have a nosh up afterwards?
No, I'm meeting a few of the lads. Thought we might go and bash up a few Spurs supporters, you know what I mean? Have a few bellies and go down a disco, pick up some crumpet and...
Oh,
away.
go and enjoy yourself, eh?
Yeah, what else?
Good help, son.
Right on. There you go. Cheers.
Mr. Brown?
Oh, hello, Sid.
Hello, Mr. Brown.
Where's your wife?
Oh, she's gone to the Watson. She won't be a minute.
Oh, I see you got the drinks in then.
Yeah, I told Mavis you'd pay for them when you came in.
Oh,
Here, Sid! Where's that teacher then?
the wife. Don't laugh.
Pleased to meet you, Mrs.
You may call me Ma.
Oh, Ma.
Yeah. Is it true what Sid says that you're going to pay for our wedding?
Yes, Ma.
Oh, we're ever so grateful, ain't we, Sid?
Yeah, we are. But what I don't understand...
Yeah, well, I'll try and explain. You see, remember what you told me about leaving your little baby at that orphanage in Jeremy Street?
Yeah?
Yeah, well, one of the reasons why I want you to get married is so that your child will be legitimate.
Ah, what a lovely thought. Oh, I must give you a kiss.
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you something now. It was 30 years ago that you left that baby at that orphanage in Jeremy Street.
Yeah, it was about that time, yeah.
On an Easter Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was left at an orphanage 30 years ago in Jeremy Street on an Easter Monday.
Do you hear that, Sid? What a coincidence.
If I told you I was that baby, would you say that was a coincidence?
Be a blooming miracle.
Why?
Because our baby was a girl. Hello, Mr. Brown.
Hello, Sid, how are you?
I'll have a gold watch.
Pardon?
A scotch.
I wasn't offering you a drink.
Do what?
Oh, never mind. A scotch for Sid. 20 cigarettes for me and a gin and tonic and a lager for that lady over there. She thinks I'm a waiter.
You sure of what?
She thinks I'm a waiter.
Oh. How long you been doing it, then?
What?
Just waiting on lark.
I don't wait. I'm not a waiter.
Do what?
Never mind.
£1.60, please.
Yeah, well, actually, these 2 drinks are for that lady and gentleman over there.
Yeah, they've still got to be paid for, haven't they?
Yes, but you... All right, well, I'll pay for them and they can pay me later. Now, how much is it just for the gin and tonic and the lager?
72.
72. Right.
Cheers. Good help.
Ah, good help. Here, I'll Sid. There's your pigs here.
Pigs here. Yeah, you're learning, ain't you? Good help.
How's your Lil?
She's still living.
You don't mean that.
Yeah, but do you know, when I was courting, I used to worship the ground she walked on. Now I worship the ground that's coming to her.
It's not a very nice thing to say.
No, it's more sincere. You take my tip, son, you stay single.
Well, I've got no choice at the moment. I can't afford to get married. Right. Still, I've got Josephine.
Who's Josephine? Is that your bit of crumpet?
No, my Siamese cat. Well, my students will be hard at it by now.
Yeah, there is a lot of it about.
I was talking about the exam.
Oh.
I'm going to miss them next term.
Yeah, well, cheer up, son. What you want is another drink.
What a good idea.
Yeah, and this time I'll have a pint.
Yeah, but... Oh, hello, sir.
Ah, Mr. Brown, welcome back.
Oh, Ty, is she in?
Oh, yes, I've cleaned out your bin.
No, is she in?
Oh, yes. She's in a shocking temper.
Oh, well, I'll see her later, then.
Are you glad to be back?
Oh, yes, I shall miss my old class, but I'm looking forward to the challenge of starting again with fresh minds. Wonder how many different nationalities I'll have to deal with this term. Trying to find a few winners.
Ah, no, Mr. Brown, just trying to find out if I can afford to leave the wife.
Pardon?
Premium bonds. £100,000. I could be lucky. Somebody's got to win it.
How many bonds have you got?
One.
You're as bad as me. I've only got one. 1FF23232.
You got a good memory, ain't you?
Ah, it's not a difficult one.
1FF23232.
That's right.
Hey, that's it.
That's what?
1FF23232.
I don't believe it.
Here, you sure you got the right cucumber?
Cucumber?
The number!
Yes, I've got my bond here. I'm positive. Look, 1FF23232.
That's right. £100,000. What are you going to do with it?
What am I going to do? Celebrate, of course. Gladys.
Mr. Brown?
Yes, Sid.
There's a geezer out here who wants to see Miss Courtney.
Well, what's that got to do with me?
Well, I can't find her anywhere. Will you come out and have a word with him?
Yes, all right. Now, I want you to complete the sentence using an interjection, a preposition, and a pronoun, and I shall be back in a minute, all right?
This is him.
Any of my Good heavens.
Hey, don't speak to us, you flat-you-are knickers.
Here, they will come up here, won't they?
Oh, yes, I expect so, Gladys.
Oh, I do hope so. I think Prince Philip's lovely. And I've always been fond of sailors.
Hey, don't forget he belongs to the Queen.
Yeah. Have you seen any of my students?
They're still changing.
Ah, well, go on, tell them to hurry up, Sid, will you?
All right, yeah, I'll get them.
Yeah, and I'd better get tidied up too. The Duke might want to inspect me utensils.
I think this looks better on you.
All ready for your inspection, sir?
Carry on, Sid.
This China.
Is that your national costume?
This is uniform of People's Army of Liberation as prescribed by Chairman Mao. You not like it?
Well, I think it lacks a certain finish, a belt of ammunition, a couple of hand grenades.
Miss India.
Oh, very nice, Jamila. It is Jamila, isn't it?
Miss Germany.
What do you think?
Very Teutonic.
Danke.
Miss Sweden.
Beautiful, yes.
Beautiful, very.
And the clothes too?
Well, I was referring to...
Miss France.
What do you think?
Très belle.
Merci, chérie.
Miss Greece. Don't take the mic. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Greece.
Are you comfortable in that, Max?
It's a bit cold, boss.
Mr. Pakistani.
God bless Queen Elizabeth, and not forgetting the Duke of Edinburgh.
Duke of Edinburgh.
Him also.
Mr. Italy.
Are you representing Italy or the mafia?
I represent Sicily.
Mr. Punjab.
Oh, most endearing, Ramji.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Hungary.
Very pretty, Zoltan.
Thank you.
Mr. Japan.
Nanky Poo, I presume?
And last but not least, Mr. Spain.
All right.
Again,
Mr. Brown. She's here. She's arrived. She's outside.
she can't be.
She must have come in by the back entrance.
But don't leave her standing outside, Sydney. Show her in. So pleased to meet you, Ma.
Oh, well, perhaps I should come back later.
Ah, Mr. Brown, you can join in.
Well, I'm not really that religious, actually.
We are looking for a fly.
A fly?
Oh, yes, it's 2 inches long, brown, red and black, and got a curly tail.
Sounds quite lethal.
Oh, would you mind helping us look for it?
No, not at all. Oh, I found it.
Where?
It's here, just under the desk.
Oh, I'll get it.
No, stand back, Sid. You leave this to me.
What are you doing, Mr. Brown?
Stay where you are, Miss Courtney. This could be dangerous. Yeah, that's right. Not moving now.
Mr. Brown.
Just a minute. Better to be safe than sorry. There.
Oh, I've just remembered. I haven't inspected the boilers. My way you're going. Albert?
Everything all right, Sid?
Hey?
Everything all right?
I've just seen a fellow I haven't seen for years, Albert Collins.
Oh, Albert, Miss Courtney's boyfriend.
Never.
It's true.
He's a crook, he's a con man.
Oh, you must be mistaken. He's just come back from the Far East. He's been away for 20 years.
He's been away all right, doing some porridge.
And he's been in prison.
He was in the nick with my brother-in-law. He's in and out of there like a fiddler's elbow. Do you know what his speciality is? Finding lonely women, asking them to marry him, taking their life savings and scarpery. Good evening.
Hello, Sid.
What's the matter? You look as if you lost £100 and found 10p.
There's many a true word spoken in jest.
Oh, come on, cheer up. Have a cigar.
No, thanks.
Can't be as bad as all that.
It's worse.
Well, look at me yesterday, I didn't have halfpenny. Today I can have a tenner on horse and take no notice.
You couldn't lend me £230, could you?
No chance.
Oh.
That's all there was in the envelope.
What envelope?
The envelope I found outside the school.
You cheated! Sidney!
What are you talking about?
That was Ranjit's money. Have you still got it?
Yeah. Well,
Why didn't you hand it in?
hey, wait, what are you doing?
No problem. Yes, we're a coach missing.
Can't they send one round?
They haven't got another one. They're fully booked.
What are we going to do?
Oh, I can get you a coach.
Could you, Sid?
Yeah, my brother-in-law, he's in the coach business. He lets it out for outings and old-age pensioners. I drive for him in my spare time.
Would you like to go and bring him, Sidney?
Oh, don't worry, I'll pop round the corner. It's not very far. I'll be back in 10 minutes with a cockroach.
What?
With a coach. Here we are.
Is this the best you can do, Sid?
Don't worry, she's very comfortable. Just like riding on a cushion of air.
I am thinking we are lost.
We are not lost. Now, where are we, Sid?
I don't know. You had the map. You were doing the navigating.
Well, I couldn't read it in that old bone shaker of yours. It kept jiggling up and down.
Then you should have jiggled up and down with it.
We are most definitely lost.
I'm not lost. We're just not where we should be.
Well, perhaps you could show us where we should be.
Well, I know where we should be. I just don't know where we are.
We are.
Look, we passed a sign just down the road. Now, did anybody see what it said?
Yes, please.
Right, well, I'll look it up on the map, and then we will know where we are.
I really don't think that will be much help, Mr. Brown.
With all due respect, Miss Courtney, I happen to possess a Pathfinder's badge from the Boy Scouts, so I know quite a bit about the map. Once I know what the sign said, it's a simple matter to find out our exact location. Now, what did the sign say?
Cattle crossing.
Yep.
Do you think you can find that on the map, Mr. Brown?
I'm telling you, we are lost.
If you don't shut up, you'll be lost, because when we move off, we'll abandon you.
Well, I suggest we carry on until we get to a main road. There's bound to be a signpost.
Good idea. Right, start her up, Sid. All right. Right, come on, everyone. Finish your drink, please. We're leaving.
Now what's the matter?
Well, it sounds to me as if the engine won't start.
That is patently obvious.
The engine won't start.
Why won't it start?
Well, hang on a minute. We'll find out. Boys, give us a hand with that bonnet, will you? Give us a hand with that bonnet. Oh, and, Mr. Brown, switch the ignition on when I tell you. All right? Switch on. Funny.
Sid, your petrol gauge reads empty.
Yeah, well, it's broken. It always reads empty.
How do you know when it is empty?
I've got a dipstick here. See, stand back a minute, will you? Stand back, Miss Courtney. You see, this is the petrol here. You put the dipstick in as far as it'll go. That tells you whether it's full up or whether it's empty. There, it's empty.
Marvellous. We don't know where we are, and even if we did, we wouldn't be able to get anywhere.
Oh, never mind. I'll go and find the garage.
Hey.
Hey, Mr. Brown! I've got some petrol from an old farm over there.
Oh.
I'll get you there in no time.
Right, come on, everyone. All aboard. Hey.
Please, your Earlship, couldn't you possibly...
Certainly not.
I don't believe it. What a waste of a day.
Well, it was a nice drive.
It was a terrible drive.
Do you think so?
You had better take us home, Sidney. And for goodness sake, Mr. Brown, try not to lose us this time.
Don't worry, Miss Courtney. I never make the same mistake twice.
All right, come on, you lot. Get in. I think we're up here.
No, we're definitely down here.
You are both wrong. We are over here.
Squeeze, please. I know where we are.
Well, how?
We are where we are being before.
How do you know that?
I'm finding our drinking things.
Hey, well, that's easy then, isn't it? I know my way back from here.
Well, thank goodness for that. Right, come on, everybody, back on the coast.
Said.
demand to see my lawyer.
Sid, they've not nabbed you tonight as well.
Is he one of your accomplices, eh?
No, I know him. He can vouch for me.
The state he's in, he couldn't even vouch for his own mother. What's he done, Barnes?
Drunk and disorderly.
Pardon?
Drunk and disorderly.
So am I.
Sergeant, he is the caretaker at the school where I teach. He will tell you who I am.
You. Do you know this man?
He's a copper.
Sid, it's me. Look, tell the sergeant who I am.
Charlie Farnsworth.
What?
Never tell him your real name, son.
Oh, take him away. Bring him back when he's sober.
Come on.
I'll be your sweetheart.
Who's that?
Oh, it's you, Mr. Brown. Let's have a sing song. Sugar in the morning, sugar in the evening. You're done up like a dog's dinner. Yeah. They're all here, the three of them. I've seen them, they've arrived. I wouldn't like to be in your shoes when they find out.
Yes, well, with a bit of luck, they won't find out.
All right, what's all this you made of?
We'll see.
Ha! She didn't fall for it, did she?
Absolutely.
Oh, Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown? A compound fracture, I think you said.
Yes, yes.
Well, it seems more like a movable fracture to me.
Pardon?
Well, a moment ago it was in the other leg.
Oh, To me, Sid.
Pardon?
To me.
To me?
To me.
No, over here.
Not you, me.
Oh, to you?
Right.
Oh, make it like that.
I bought you a nice cup of tea, Mr. Brown.
Oh, thank you, Gladys.
There.
Thank you.
Here, what they all going to do for the concert tonight?
I shudder to think they're outside practicing now.
Oh, would you like me to do a bit?
A bit of what?
Well, singing. I was in the choir. Oh. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, lift up your voice and sing.
Turn it up, Gladys, you curdle the milk.
Oh, don't you be so cheapy. You like my voice, Mr. Brown?
I think it's remarkable.
Thank you.
I can do your turn if you like.
What, you, Sid?
Yeah, you, watch this. Any old iron, any old iron, any old iron. He all looks sweet, talk about the street. You all look dapper, pinning up to your feet. Dressed in style, brand new tile. Father's old green tile. Wouldn't give you tuppence for your old what's saying, old iron, old iron. Here, give it out. How's that?
Right, come on. Hurry him up for me, Sid, will you?
I'll get him in.
All right, Mr. Brown.
All right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for your entertainment, here is Jeremy Brown and his United Nations.
Evening, Sydney.
Hello, Mr. Brown.
Have a good weekend?
Lousy. Got the mother-in-law staying with us.
Ah, how'd you get on well with her, then?
She's never forgiven me for marrying her daughter, and I've never forgiven her for letting me. Do you know, last night, there was only one thing that stopped me putting my head in the gas oven?
What was that?
We're all electric.
Oh, cheer up, Sid. Remember, when you feel things can't be worse, they can only get better.
That's true, true. I suppose she has got to pop off sometime. Mr. Brown, can I speak to Danielle outside?
Yes, if you must.
It's very personal.
Oh, is it? Quiet. Double hurry. Well, at least it stopped crying.
Perhaps he's dozed off.
Here we are, then. Here's a chocky bicky for you. He's gone.
Perhaps he's nipped out for a walk.
He's too young to walk. He can just about crawl.
Well, he's got to be here somewhere.
Well, where?
I don't know. Oh, my God. The window is open.
Well, what about it?
He could have crawled out, couldn't he?
Oh, of course it couldn't. Could it?
They crawl anywhere. I was the biggest crawler in our street.
Yeah, I can believe that. Oh, I'm too frightened to look. Oh. It's not there.
Perhaps he's crawled along the edge and gone right the way round.
Oh, well, you better crawl round and have a look.
No, not me. I can't stand heights. I've got claustrophobia.
Vertigo.
Yeah, I've got that in my shoulder as well. Well, I'll give you a bunker. I'm going to see to me boiler.
Well, aren't you staying here?
No, I can't stand the sight of blood.
Good morning, sit.
Morning, Mr. Brown.
What is going on?
What are you doing? You're dead.
Really? Nobody told me about it.
It is you, isn't it? It is
Of
you.
course it's me.
What's his name, the Spanish fella? He phoned up the hospital and they said you was brown bread.
Brown bread?
Dead!
Well, I can assure you I am very much alive.
Then whose funeral have the students gone to?
Brown is trying to get through to us. I heard it as well. We need to do something.
Max! Hey! It's the boss!
Senor Brown! What are you all doing here?
You're living.
Yes.
Praise be to Allah.
Carol Glad. You're not dead.
Panko, are you?
Masterji, who is the man in coffin?
Well, I expect it's another Mr. Brown.
We must be making big celebration.
Yeah, why we not go to the pub? Lighty ho.
Here.
I'll second that.
Hey, I push you.
Hey, no, I push a professor.
Listen, you. I pushed him here and I'll put
Mind out of the way, you can't stop!
Mr. Brown, there's an old geezer wants to see you. He's sitting in the canteen.
What does he want?
I don't know, but he said it's very urgent.
Oh, very well. While I'm away, you can do some exercises.
Hey, I know plenty exercise. 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, 10, 24.
Not those sort of exercises. Exercises from your books, page 120.
Sorry, wrong number.
Mr. Brownstone?
Brown?
Mr. Brown, yes. I'm English.
Oh, congratulations.
No, my name is English.
Oh, sorry.
Can we sit down?
Well, I'm rather busy.
I won't keep you a moment. After all, this is a rather confidential matter.
Bad news, Mr. Brown.
Oh, on the contrary. I've just been offered a job at $5,000 a year.
That's nice. Hey, are you going to take it?
Well, I said I'd think it over. I mean, after all, money isn't everything.
Oh, that's true.
Such a thing as job satisfaction.
Yeah.
That's something money can't buy.
No.
So I've decided what to do.
You're going to stay here?
No, I'm taking the job. Hello, Sid.
Hello, Mr. Brown. What are you doing here? I thought you'd left.
Yeah, well, so did I, but the job was already taken.
Ah, what'd you do?
Well, I went to the unemployment exchange and told them that I had 5 A-levels and was a BA Oxon.
What'd they say?
Offered me a job as a road sweeper.
Here, have you ever worked on the market? So I could get you a job, you know.
Yeah, doing what?
Oh, are you any good at the bunny?
What bunny?
The bunny rabbit, the rabbit and pork, the spill, the chatter.
Oh, the talk?
Yeah.
Oh, what would I have to rabbit about?
Oh, well, look, hold that and I'll give you a rough idea. Now, you've got a stall in the market, you see, and you've got the people around you. And you say, now, come here, I'll tell you what I'm prepared to do. I've got 3 little lots here, the gold ingot and the chain worth £20. The gold bracelet worth £15. The gold earrings, don't they look nice? Don't they look nice? You're willing to any jewellery shop in Oxford Street that cost you £40? I'm not asking you 40, 30, or even 20. A tenner would be a bargain. One price only. Speak up, Chuck. Third come, first served. A five in the lot. I'll take it. No, I'm only demonstrating.
Oh, so...
What do you say?
No, I don't think it's quite me somehow.
You'd have to go back on the dole then, won't you?
Well, I could ask Miss Courtney for my old job back.
Do you think she'd give it to you?
Oh, I'm sure she will, if I crawl enough.
Hello, Mr. Brown. What are you doing here?
I'm not quite sure. Miss Courtney telephoned me this morning and said she wanted to see me. You don't know what it's about, do you?
Got no idea. Why don't you go in and ask her?
It's just good. Pompous old twit. That old hen, she's such a pompous old twit.
Haven't you a class to go to?
Yeah, I was just going.
Oh, just one moment.
Something the matter?
Yes, it's still switched on.
Oh, my God!
I do hope you weren't being indiscreet.
No, of course, I never said anything, did I, Sid?
No, not a dicky bird. Never opened his normal shout.
Well, we'll see, shall we?
I think I'll go and sweep the floor.
Yes, I...
Stay where you are. Now, let's see what we can hear.
When you have finished with it, perhaps you would be kind enough to return it to the music club?
Yes, certainly.
You may go.
Thank you.
Here we are, that's it, there's no more.
No, definitely no more.
Just a moment.
Pompous old twit. She's a pompous old twit.
I see. I am a pompous old twit, am I?
That wasn't you.
Really?
Good Lord, no, was it, Sid?
No, Mister. Another old hen.
Yeah.
Then who was it?
Who? Well, it was...
Yes, it was the other old boiler, Gladys the tea lady.
Yes, that's right, Gladys.
I would hardly call Gladys pompous.
Oh, wouldn't you? She can be very pompous at times.
I see. Well, perhaps you would tell pompous Gladys that I am waiting for my coffee.
Right. Do you know my horoscope was right? I was forecast to clash with authority, ending in disaster.
That wasn't disaster.
Yeah, well, the night is still young.
Feeling, Mr. Brown?
Not particularly.
Feeling under the weather?
Just a bit. I had a bit too much to drink last night.
Ah, buonasera, professore.
Good evening.
How you feeling, Bosch?
Terrible.
Last night you were a very happy man.
Was I? I don't remember.
You not remember dancing on the table?
I didn't.
You did? With Hannah?
Just after you asked her to marry you.
Well, I'm afraid I'd... What did you say I did?
You ask Anna to marry you.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. You say you felt sorry for her.
You don't want her to go back to Germany, so you tell her you marry her.
Are you sure?
Positive. She's gonna fix the date tonight.
You're a very lucky man. Tran, tan, ta, tan, tran.
Congratulations.
I don't want congratulations.
Well, come to think of it, getting splices is more of an occasion for mourning.
I am not getting married.
Well, they seem to think you are.
Well, they are wrong, and I'm going to tell them so.
Oh.
That's very nice, Sid.
Going in for modelling, Sid?
No, just try an under jacket. Miss Courtney said everything on the row was a fiver.
And very reasonable.
Can I pay you now? Because I won't be at the fete. That is not until after the pub shut.
I don't see why not. If we can't have first choice, who can?
Ah, well, there's my father.
Right, I'll see Miss Courtney gets it later. No. Just the fella I want.
Hey?
I want some advice from a man with experience.
Oh, well, I've been about a bit. What do you want to know?
Well, I need your help, as a married man.
Oh, I am sorry. You kept it dark.
I'm not married, you are.
Oh, don't remind me. Look, son, if you're thinking of taking the plunge, forget it. It's worse than doing porridge. Now, what can I give you some advice on?
I've changed my mind. I don't think you are qualified to help me. I'll ask Miss Courtney.